This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Debrief podcast.
I'm Eva.
And I'm Kailey.
Here at the Debrief, we talk pop culture, life, current events, and more.
Let's talk pop. Yay!
Hey guys, welcome back to the Debrief podcast.
It's been so long.
I know,
Wow.
right?
A lot has happened since we last recorded, especially about the topics that we talked about last week, which if you haven't, go watch last week's episode.
Yes. Shameless plug.
Yeah, shameless self-plug. So literally a couple of days after we recorded last week, the TikTok, obviously the TikTok ban was already revoked, but TikTok got put back into the App Store, which is crazy.
Yeah.
The world,
Yeah, if you guys
uproar.
remember from last episode, I had deleted TikTok when they said the ban was happening, and so I couldn't get it back because it wasn't on the App Store. So immediately when it was put back on the App Store, I got so many texts. Ava, it's back on the App Store. You need to download it right now. And you know that I did. And I think my screen time has gone up so much. It's really bad, but, I've missed my doom scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm really glad it's back. But low-key, I've been adjusted to the Instagram Reels, which are so unhinged.
Wow.
And so, I've kind of been watching that a little more, which is, really crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I don't think I could ever get to a point in life where I would willingly scroll through Instagram Reels.
Really?
I tried.
They're so funny. They're so funny. Do you read the comments?
Not really. Every time I'm on Instagram Reels, I come across the scariest, weirdest videos. I'm like, what is going on?
Really?
I don't know what side of Instagram Reels I'm on, but it's always terrifying, and I'm like, I need to get off.
Mine's always, funny and then really cute animals.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm going to have to send you a lot.
okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
One of my friends sends me, 20 a day, and I never watch them. I'm sorry. You definitely know who you are. But, yeah.
No.
I like Instagram Reels.
Yeah. There was one day when my friend sent me so many, and I was like, oh my gosh. I knew she deleted TikTok at that point, but I bet that's going to stop now, and now it's going to be back to TikTok. So,
Yes.
we'll see.
Thank you, TikTok, for coming back.
Thank you,
Thank you,
TikTok.
thank you, thank
I
you.
missed all my friends on TikTok who had not been on there in a while, and then the moment that TikTok came back, they were all posting. They're
Yes.
I'm back.
That's what I posted that too. I posted something like, TikTok, I'm sorry I ever deleted you and that I didn't have faith in you, but I'm back now.
I'm back and I'm better than ever.
Yes. And then I've been posting more music stuff.
Yeah.
too,
Ooh,
since-
exciting.
Yeah,
I don't
missed
think
that.
I follow you. I need to follow you. I'm sorry, that's fake of me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
Kailey.
I know. That is very fake of me.
In other news, Pete Davidson doesn't have tattoos.
Okay. Ava, I'm about to ask you a very serious question.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Well, I know.
I'm
I know
scared.
you have a boy. Okay. So, what are your thoughts on Pete Davidson?
I think he's funny. I don't know.
Okay. Do you think he's attractive?
Listen, I know a lot of people do think he's attractive. I don't think he's good looking.
Okay.
Do you think he's
Good.
attractive? Do you think
Yes.
he's so attractive?
I am
Like,
in
I can tell.
love with Pete Davidson. That is my
Oh my
fun
gosh.
fact. I
Yes.
love Pete Davidson. I'm obsessed with him. I'm so obsessed with him.
Yes.
But some people think that he's people do not like him. Some people do
'Cause of
not
the way
see
he
it at
looks?
all. I guess so.
I think
But
he's
I
cute.
think he's cute, and I think he's so funny.
Yes.
And I think it's his humor that gets
Yes.
me. He cracks me up.
He's attractive enough,
Mhm.
but when you have a personality like that,
Yeah.
it makes the attractiveness level go through the roof.
Mm-hmm. No,
That's so
anything-
valid.
Yes. Anything that Pete Davidson is in, I am there. I remember he was in Suicide Squad 2.
Mhm.
He was supposed to be in it, and so I made it a point that I was going to be at that theater and see it just for Pete Davidson. He died in the first 3 minutes of the movie. It was actually crazy. And I was sitting there, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I was distraught.
That's crazy.
Because I was like, I came to this movie just for Pete
Well, at
Davidson.
least you saw him for a little bit.
Yeah. But no, I love Pete Davidson. He's actually the best. And so, I'm obsessed. And then seeing him without tattoos, I was like,
I know. I was
he
like,
looks
what
like
the
a
heck?
whole new person.
I mean, he looks good.
He looks good.
I was
but I
like,
was
that
like,
out.
what?
I was like, I like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did he
It's
completely get rid of them?
Yeah. He had 200 plus tattoos, got rid of all of them.
That's crazy. I know he's been doing that thing that takes a long time to get rid of them.
Yeah.
It takes, I don't know, if,
laser.
like months or years or whatever,
Yeah.
but I remember him talking about it.
Well, it
But
makes
that's
sense
crazy.
because he's been kind of out of the light for a while. Like, he's been kind of, like, away from everything and, like, kind of taking a break. And then, so then seeing him, like, debut, like, bare, like, no tattooed look was actually crazy. But, yeah, I love that man. I hope I get to meet him one day. He's amazing. I love you, Pete Davidson.
Yeah, I think he's an attractive guy. Have you seen New Girl?
No.
Okay, well, there's this guy named Nick Miller, and I feel like he's the same type of attractive as Pete Davidson.
Really?
And
I
also
like him.
Pedro Pascal, you know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I feel like they're all on the same level. Like, everyone's like, oh, like, I don't know. But I'm like, they're attractive.
Yeah.
They're attractive.
Yeah, I see Pedro Pascal. I know everyone. But something about him, I don't know if you saw, he was on SNL's 50th anniversary.
Oh.
Which I died because did you ever watch like the viral like clip? It was like the viral skit that Ariana Grande was in, and it was like to the tune of Espresso, and it was like about the Domingo thing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
So basically they did like a big wrap up of that skit with a million cameos from different celebrities who have like previously been on SNL and stuff.
Oh, whoa.
And it was actually amazing. So basically it was Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay.
And so she's singing, they started doing Wicked, which probably because Ariana Grande did the very first skit.
Smart.
So basically they're doing a song from Wicked, and then she does the Defying Gravity riff, and then after that, then it gets even more crazy. Then the groomsmen come up and do a song, and they do Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Then Sabrina joins them and is singing to the tune of Espresso. And they're talking about how like the guy in the skit, like who he had like a little fling with another guy named what was his name? I don't remember, but he was played by Pedro Pascal.
Yes.
And he comes in. His name is Santiago. He's like, I'm here. And then he starts singing to the tune of Espresso, but he completely misses his beat.
Oh my gosh.
He's like
That's
way
hilarious.
off, and it's so funny. He's lost. Sabrina Carpenter's like dancing
Oh my
on
gosh,
him.
that's-
And he's like, he's so lost. He's like, he has no clue why he's singing. It sounds like it was so funny. But yeah, and then that happens, and then it progresses even more. Then Bad Bunny comes out.
What?
And he's the third he's the third guy who comes in. And then you find out that Domingo, Santiago, and I forget who Bad Bunny's character, I forget his name. They're all brothers. And they're all like having like an affair with this whole family.
Oh gosh.
It's like, it was the most
That's crazy.
unhinged SNL skit I've ever seen in my life. You
That's
have
so
to watch
funny,
it.
though.
I was like cracking up, plot twist after plot twist. I was like, what is going on?
That's really funny.
It was like actually insane.
Yeah, I definitely need to watch that.
No, I died
sure.
when Pedro Pascal walked out. It was insane, but
Oh my gosh.
crazy. But that's what makes me think of like, I love SNL. I'm a big like SNL fan. I was so sad when Pete Davidson left SNL.
Yeah, I know.
I miss him, but I love whenever like he's like occasionally come back a few times, and I really, really appreciate that. But yeah, no, the SNL 50th anniversary cameos were crazy. Literally everyone was there.
That's
Everyone.
crazy.
Like,
I mean, as they should be. Like,
yeah,
SNL is such a big thing.
and it was so sweet because like the first cast came back, like all like
Really?
people who have like been
That
in
is so
prior
sweet.
cast.
I
Adam
love that.
Sandler was there. Another thing about me, I am the biggest Adam Sandler fan there ever
Oh my
is.
gosh, he's so funny. I love him.
Love him. Oh my gosh. Literally like 2 years ago on Valentine's Day, I went and I saw him live.
Really?
Because I just love Adam Sandler. My dream is to meet him one day. He is my
I think you can
favorite
do it.
actor. I've seen every single movie he's done. Anytime I'm having a bad day, I just watch like an Adam Sandler movie and it immediately cheers me up. I love him.
What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
See, that's hard. Okay, that's actually
Can you do top 3?
top 3, yeah. Top 3, a lot of people hate this movie, but I think it's the cutest thing ever, and it sometimes makes me cry. Huey Halloween, I just love it. I just think it's adorable. Have you ever seen it?
No.
No.
But like,
You
I've
might
seen
hate
part
it.
of
It's basically Adam Sandler in this movie, and he does this silly little voice the whole entire time, which is his character Shuby's
Okay.
Huey's like little like voice. And anyways, one time I was so excited. I showed my friend this movie. I'm like, guys, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. And
they-
halfway through, they go on their phones
They
and they're
didn't
like
like it.
talking. They hated it.
That's the worst. When
and I was
oh
so,
my gosh,
I cried.
I know
was
when,
really
when I
upset.
get so excited to show someone a movie and they just go on their phones.
Mhm.
That's like a pet peeve of mine. I'm like, are you serious?
It like hurts my heart because like I like wanted to share something
Yeah.
that I loved with them, and they
I'm
didn't
like sharing a
appreciate
piece of
it.
myself
Yeah.
with them. Like, this is a really sentimental thing, and you're going on your phone.
Mm-hmm. It hurt. It hurt really bad, but I love that one. Big Daddy. That one's great.
I know that one.
That's one
That's
of
a
my
good
top
one.
favorites. I always watch that
That's a
one
good one.
back. And then, oh my god, third spot. I'm trying to figure out which one I'm gonna choose because I love them all. I was gonna, I like Waterboy, but I think I'd have to do probably like Grown Ups. Grown Ups cracks
That one
me
is really
up.
funny. I really like
It's
that one.
so funny.
I really like
I
that one.
always bust out laughing, like out loud. Like one time I was like home for the summer and I had like a streak of a week where I would just watch Adam Sandler movies.
Really?
And then my mom would just hear me like cackling from my room. She's like, "Are you okay, Kailey?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just like, this is just so funny."
That is
I
funny.
love him.
I love Adam. I love the way that he dresses so
Yes.
nonchalantly. I'm like, yes, king.
Have you seen people having like birthday parties and their theme is Adam Sandler?
Yes.
I need to do that this year.
Oh my gosh, yes. One time
Just as Adam Sandler.
for the podcast, we should dress up as Adam Sandler.
Yes.
You know?
We should. I
Yes.
think that would be actually great. We
Yes.
gotta put that
And
in
then
the
when we do
books.
that, all of our viewers can dress up as Adam Sandler, and maybe we'll put you on our story or something.
Yes.
Yes.
Tag us.
We
That would
love
be
you,
so
Adam
nice.
Sandler.
We love Adam Sandler. Maybe he'll notice us if we dress as him.
Please.
I just love him so much, and it's so funny how like he's such a casual person, and like I feel like he doesn't let fame get to him.
Yeah.
Even though he's like the most famous man
I know.
ever, it's like actually crazy.
And I love that.
'Cause-
I love that.
have you heard of the one story where he goes to the IHOP?
No, what
Okay,
happened?
I'll tell you. So basically, Adam Sandler goes to IHOP,
Mhm.
and he walks in. The IHOP is packed. And he's like, "Hi, like, I need a table for 4 for, like, my family or whatever." And then the IHOP girl at the front counter is like, "Oh, it's gonna be, like, a 30-minute wait." And he was like, it was, like, a 30-minute to, like, an hour wait or something like
okay.
that. It was pretty long. And he was like, "Okay." He was like, "I think we're gonna have to go
They
somewhere
didn't
else."
recognize him?
They didn't recognize him, and he just left. He was like, "Okay, that's fine." And then he left.
I
And
mean,
he was completely fine
You know what?
about
Good
it.
for him.
Yeah.
I like that.
He didn't be like, "Oh, do you know who I am?"
Yeah,
and like,
I'm
blah, blah,
Adam
blah.
Sandler.
Because
You
I
need
feel
to
like
give me
some
a seat.
celebrities would do that
Oh,
and be like, "Oh,
absolutely.
move me up on the list."
Absolutely.
But he took it like a normal person. He was like, "Okay, like I think I might have to go somewhere else because I'm short on time." You
Yeah.
know? And then shortly after, the girl thought back and she was like, "Wait, that was Adam Sandler." And then she posted a video about it. It was like, because she looked at the camera and she was like, "That literally was Adam Sandler."
That's crazy.
I was like, I could never.
I would never let that person live that down if I know
Yeah,
her.
no.
I'd be like, girl, that was literally
That
Adam
was-
Sandler. How'd you not know?
I would have died. I love him.
But that's
He's
so
actually
funny.
great. But yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to think if I was a celebrity that I would be like him. Just chill.
Mhm. I think I would too.
Because, like, I can't imagine being a celebrity is probably so stressful and
Yeah.
so much and on your mental health. And just viewing it in that way and just being chill and wearing whatever you want must help a lot. So, yeah. King, love him.
King. He's actually the greatest to ever live. And I also just love how every movie he does, I can talk about Adam Sandler for days, but every movie he does, he also puts his children and his wife in, which I love. They always have a cameo, and it's like
So
my
sweet.
favorite thing ever.
So sweet.
It's
I love
actually-
that.
But
I
yeah.
love that. What else is going on, Kailey?
Oh, well, I know we were talking about like TV shows and
Mhm.
stuff, but Exo Kitty, I thought
Oh,
we could bring that
okay.
up.
Guys, I am #1 XO Kitty hater. I'm sorry. I do not like it. I love, it's like To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I love those
Yes.
movies. I think they're great. But XO Kitty, I'm so sorry. I don't like it. I don't like it. Because also people call it a K-drama. That is not a K-drama. I'm sorry. Like, I'm a big K-drama girl. I love watching K-dramas. They're like my favorite thing ever to watch in my free time. But XO Kitty, like, I can't get through an episode.
Really?
Like, I just cringed so much. Like, I can't.
So you've only seen the first season then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, like, I'll watch it out of spite. Like, just if I need to laugh at something.
Okay.
Like, not because I think it's funny, because
Yeah.
I'm like, laughing at it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's cute. I like the story behind it, but I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get the hype. I don't get the hype. And I've tried.
Yeah. I'll say I think the second season was a lot better than the first.
That's
I
good.
watched the second season recently because it just came out.
I watched the first episode of that, and then I said I'm not watching anymore.
Okay. Yeah. I'll say I'm not the biggest fan. I think it's super cringy. Like it
Mhm.
just like
Yeah.
I sometimes I have to pause it because I'm just so embarrassed.
There
for
was that
them.
scene, and I saw it on TikTok since I re-downloaded it, where she like grabbed the microphone from someone and went into the middle of the football field and like
Oh my God, yeah.
started chanting something, and it's like going viral on TikTok where everyone just closes their computer at that point.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my gosh.
There's like compilations of like cringy ExoKitty like moments, and those like kill me because they've been using, I guess, like Gen Z slang terms
Yeah.
that just
They
are
have
like
been.
cringy.
They have been.
And
I'm
I
like,
hate it.
Please do not do that. Please don't do that.
It's just so awkward. Like whenever like one of the like characters like said something in this last season, I literally went,
Sorry,
I was like,
what?
ew, what? It's like, please don't do that again.
Yeah.
It almost made me stop watching the show. But I was like, I need to know what happens. So.
Yeah.
But-
And to clarify, I'm not judging you if you do like ExoKitty. I just have my own personal opinion. And if you want to convince me otherwise, you could try. But I've tried to have an open mind about this show. And it got renewed for a 3rd season. Did you see that?
I did.
I was like, how did this happen? How did this happen? I don't know.
Yeah. Crazy. I don't know.
But yeah.
It's kind of insane. They did have a cameo this season though. I didn't know if you saw Noah Centineo.
Yes, he did
came
show up.
back, and I was like,
That was good.
interesting. But I do not like Noah Centineo.
Really? Why not?
He basically he's done something in the past. There's like a video that went viral of him basically like being like really, really weird and just saying weird stuff. And I just can't get behind it.
Yeah.
He
Valid.
like weirds me out now.
Valid.
I think he's such a weird guy, and he's so cringy to me because it was such a cringy video. And I'm like,
I also don't think he's really that cute.
Me either.
Because I mean, in the first time I saw him, and like To All the Boys I've Loved Before, I thought he was like, oh, he's kind of cute. But then as time went on, I was like,
he's went a little downhill. He went downhill, especially for a while. He's looking a little better now.
Yeah, which
For
is
a
good.
while, for a couple years.
Didn't he like shave his head or something? I think he did, and I was like, that's not it.
And
That's
he had
not
this
it,
huge
Kenny.
beard too, and
Yeah,
I was like,
this is not it. No,
yeah,
but
crazy.
yeah.
Okay, well, besides like ExoKitty and stuff, we were talking earlier about like Sabrina Carpenter on SNL. What did you hear Sabrina Carpenter's new album?
I did. Or well, it was like the deluxe.
Deluxe, yeah.
Oh, deluxe, yeah, deluxe. But yeah, I heard her song with Dolly Parton, the Please, Please, Please cover. Did you hear it?
Yes.
What'd you think of it?
What did you think?
No, you go first.
Okay, so when I first listened to it, I was like, what is going on? It was just a
Okay,
lot. It felt
yeah.
like a fever dream.
Yep.
But then I further listened to it a few more times, and it's slowly catching on to me a little bit. Just
Yeah.
because that's just how Dolly Parton sings. I don't think that
I don't know.
was the best song to put
Yeah.
Dolly Parton on. She should have been on Slim Pickings, which is what everyone's saying.
Yes.
Like,
I know. It's iconic that they did this together, for
Yeah.
sure. Like, I love Dolly Parton and all the things that she does and all the things that she's passionate about. Like, I think she's a great person. I'm a big fan of her. But when she sang that verse on the song, I was like, what is this? What is this?
her voice just doesn't match the song, maybe. And, like, it just didn't mesh well.
Yeah. And I like her voice.
Yeah.
But also she's gotten older, so her voice has changed too.
Yeah.
But I listened to the other songs too. They were pretty good.
Yes.
I liked them.
They were good. I really liked the deluxe. I think
Yes.
it's great.
And I like the cover of it. I was like, this is cute.
Yes,
I like
it's
it.
cute. I really like it. And, well, that came out last Friday, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. What also came out last Friday, do you know Nessa Barrett?
Yes.
Okay. I just keep talking about people I'm fans of.
Yeah.
I am the biggest Nessa Barrett fan
Yes.
there is. I love her so much.
Did you post something on your story about this, or did I dream this?
Probably. I posted stuff in the past. I posted whenever I had a watch party for Nessa
Mhm.
Barrett's new album, like back then. But she just did deluxe on Friday, last Friday as well, for her Aftercare album, and it's absolutely so amazing. I'm like obsessed with the additional songs and everything. It's great. And I just love her. I'm going to Phoenix, Arizona over spring break to see her.
Are you really? I
Yeah.
did not know that.
I'm making
that is
a
so
literal
cool.
huge travel.
Have you
because-
seen her before?
No, because I've always been supposed to see her, but something always happens and I can't. Something always comes up. Like one time my family decided that we were going to Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando, which of course like I'd go to that over. and the tickets were only $35 last time, so I was like,
Oh,
okay,
wow.
whatever.
Mhm.
Like, I'll just like take the L for the tickets, and I didn't go. But so this one, I was like, I'm going. I
Yeah,
don't care where.
you have to go.
Yeah, so I'm traveling all the way to Phoenix, Arizona. I've never been.
I mean, it's gonna be so
Hopefully
fun.
I'm so
Who
excited.
are you going with?
My mom.
So fun! I love that.
We're going on like a little girls trip, but I'm going to the concert by myself just
Mm.
because it's a standing concert and like she doesn't want to like stand and all that, which I understand. Like pits can be crazy, so
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go to the concert alone, which I have no problem with.
No,
I've
it'll
gone to
be an
things in the-
experience.
yeah, I've
it'll be
gone-
so fun.
Yeah, like it's fine. I've been to things alone in the past. Like I went to like a podcast live show alone, and it's like chill because you also like when you're alone you can get closer
Yeah.
because you're not with a big
Exactly.
group, and so I can just wiggle my way. So I'm very excited. Yesterday, I actually got a signed album from her.
I think, is that what I saw?
Maybe. Did you see my TikTok? I posted a TikTok.
Maybe I saw your TikTok because I saw something about
Okay.
signed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's so cool. How'd you get that?
So when she came out with the album in November,
Mhm.
like the plain normal one, she posted like a limited number of signed albums, and I waited on there and I got the album. However,
Yes.
it didn't ship till February.
Dang,
And so,
that's a
yeah,
long time to wait.
I've been waiting so long.
But at least you have it now.
Yeah, and
That's
I just
awesome.
got it.
That is so cool.
I like died. I'm like so happy. I'm like I just love her so much, and so I can't wait to see her in person. So excited! I got a signed album and everything. So yeah, it's really fun.
Yes.
I love her so much.
Yes. Well, speaking of celebrities that you like, we found out something about Jack Harlow.
Oh.
You want to tell them?
I feel like I just keep yapping and yapping and yapping. Sorry.
No, I love
just
it.
keep-
I love it.
Okay, I have very big news. Very, very big news.
Huge news,
Okay.
guys.
So basically, on Valentine's Day, me and my friend, we're just having a little Valentine's Day. We went to Chewy's for dinner. We're having a
Yes.
relaxing little night. We went home, and that day, Jack Harlow had launched a new song, which go stream it. It's amazing. Anyways, me and her are big Jack Harlow fans. So we were like, okay, let's go home and let's go like watch old Jack Harlow music videos. So we do. We're watching some and we're like, you know what? Like she was like, I've never seen the a blade of glass. Whoa. I'm like stuttering. I've never seen the Like a Blade of Grass music video. And I was like, wait, I haven't either. I'm like, we should watch it. And so we decided to select that one and
Mhm.
choose it. We're watching it and we're like, oh my God, this is so cool. He filmed this music video at the tour that he went on the other year.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait, I went to that tour. I was like, this is so cool. I was like, imagine he like includes like a segment from like my tour.
Yeah.
It keeps going. It's getting to the end. I'm like, okay, like he didn't like there's none of him singing to our crowd. But you know what he did put in? Momentarily after, we keep watching and there's a clip of him walking out to his tour bus and there's like a crowd of girls screaming out and then he like is like walking back like nonchalantly being
Mhm.
like, hey guys. And then I was like, wait, that looks like the exact outfit that he wore to like whenever he left
when you
my show when I saw him. So then I'm like, wait a minute, let's rewind. We rewind and I see myself.
That's so crazy.
I am a front and
Kailey was
center.
in a Jack Harlow music video. Guys, none of you can say that. Only Kailey can say this.
Yeah, I'm in a Jack
That's
Harlow
insane.
music video. And what's crazy is moments before we were like, dang, Jack needs to put us in the music videos. Like, we could eat this up.
And there you were.
And then I'm actually already in a music video.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm front and center. Like, I'm like, my blonde hair is super bright at that moment. I'm front and center. You can see me so well. It's actually crazy. And the funniest thing is I'm holding up. So Jack Harlow had a collab with KFC. He had his own
Yeah.
meal a couple of years ago. And so my dad had gotten it for me and I saved the like sandwich bag that had his face on it. And so I bought it to the concert because I wanted him to sign it. And so in the video you see me, I'm holding up
just
the
holding
Jack
it.
Harlow KFC bag
That
like
is
this.
so
I'm like,
funny.
we should actually insert the video
Yes.
in this podcast.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
We will insert the video so everyone can see it
Yes.
because it's actually like crazy. But yeah, you can see me front and center flailing it. But then I put together, so I see myself in that video. I
Mhm.
go back and I watch my POV, and then there's my POV of the other side.
Wait, that's so cool.
Yes, and you can see the camera that was recording him.
That's so
I didn't
cool.
notice it in the moment, but now I see it like while looking back.
That's
But,
awesome.
Yeah, kind of insane. I like literally like died. But basically the whole thing was, which I wonder if he just said this so he could like get in and out because he was filming a video. But he walked out that night. He was like, hey guys, I'm feeling a little under weather. I'm not feeling super good. So I'm not gonna be able to hang out and talk to you guys. I'm gonna have to go straight to my bus. But it was so good seeing seeing y'all. Thank you for coming," and like waved to us and then left. And then in that moment, he was being recorded.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy. I smile every time I think about it, and I have rewatched that since like
As you
25
should.
times.
I'd be watching it over and over
Dude.
before I go to bed, when I wake up, like
Yeah.
all the time. That's so cool.
I posted on my Instagram story because everyone needed to know. I posted on my Instagram story. I said, just so
Yes.
everyone knows, I'm in a Jack Harlow music
Yes.
video. And then I posted my POV. And then I also put in my Instagram bio, I said, I'm in a Jack Harlow music video. Because I just can't get over it. I'm like, this is so insane. But yeah, that's my new, like, two truths and a lie.
Yes.
It's going to be,
that's
like,
a good
I'm
one.
in a Jack Harlow
That's
music
a good
video.
one.
Because no one's going to believe that.
No one's going to believe that.
But yeah, and also something, like, crazy I forgot to add. That music video was posted 2 years ago.
Really?
Yes. And I didn't know. I've been in a Jack Harlow music video for 2 years.
And you had
somehow,
no idea.
I had no idea. I don't know how I never watched that music video.
What the heck?
Yeah. I feel fake for
Huge,
that.
yeah, huge Jack Harlow fan. Never seen that music video.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
And I'm so happy because that is like such a good song that I'm into. And
Really?
so I'm like, yes. I'm like best song and I'm in the music video.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm like really happy.
Did you tell your mom?
No, yes, I did. I did tell my mom.
What'd she think?
She thought it was crazy. Like, I texted her, and it was, like, 1 a.m. when I found this out. And so I sent her a text. I said, I am in a Jack Harlow music video. And she was like, wait, that's crazy. And then I FaceTimed my brother. I told him, and he was like, what? I told literally everyone I know. Like,
That's so
it is
funny.
my
As you
new
should.
favorite fact.
As you should.
It's unreal. But, yeah, very, very crazy.
Yeah. One of my favorite celebrities is dead. Duolingo.
Yes.
He my favorite. And guys, he died. He got hit by a Tesla car. He's dead. He's dead. And I don't know what to do about it.
Of course he was hit by a Tesla. Oh my gosh.
Did you think I was talking about a real celebrity?
Yeah, no, I was confused. I was like, this got really dark and really deep.
You look
fast.
so scared.
I was scared. I was like, where did this come from? I was a little
it's just the
frightened.
Duolingo bird.
Fly high, Duolingo. But did you see like the statement that they put out about?
Yes.
And then they said, please respect Dua Lipa's privacy
Yes.
at this time. And she commented.
She did. But yeah, I love it. I think people should do marketing like that all the time.
Mhm.
Like, it's so good. It's so funny.
Yes.
Everyone loves that. Like, for real.
Duolingo has literally the best marketing team that there is. They're so good.
Yeah.
And they're so funny.
Yes. Every time they pop up on TikTok, I don't scroll. I watch it. And, like, everyone should do that.
Yes.
Yes. I love you, Duolingo. Do you think they'll bring him back? You think he'll come back to life?
I think so. He has to. Because how are they going to, like, replace him? There's
Yeah.
no way. Duolingo.
Yeah, and there's,
out
like,
for
different
life.
kinds. There's, like, a French one and a
Yes.
Russian one.
They've all been popping up on my For You page. And
Yeah.
I saw the French one. And they basically recreated, like, the Pretty Little Liars intro. Where it was like, the secret can keep it. And then they did, like, the off, like, center little shush.
Yes.
And then it was just so, it was, like, amazing. It was a work of art, honestly. I was like, this is actually amazing.
Yes.
But,
Rip
yeah.
Duolingo.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
I can't wait. I'm excited to see like how this like marketing thing is like going to progress, I guess. Like
Yeah.
and like what exactly is going to happen.
Yeah. And Kailey and I like that kind of stuff because we do
Yeah.
social media and marketing for our job.
Yes.
So we're really into that kind of stuff.
No, yeah. It's like I love social media. I could talk about social media for like actual days.
Yeah.
And
And Kaylee's really good at it and she makes some really funny content and she always has really good ideas.
thank you.
Anyone should hire her.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I saw that Benny Blanco and Selena
Yeah.
made a new song. Do you know
Yeah,
anything
they're-
about that?
They're coming
haven't
out
heard
with
it.
the whole album,
Oh,
I
okay.
think, on March 21st, if I'm remembering correctly. But they released one of the songs from that album. I forgot what it's called, but it was really sweet and really cute.
Oh.
But yeah, what do you think about Benny Blanco and Selena? Because at first I had my doubts.
So I don't know too much about it.
Mhm.
So I can't like be super knowledgeable about what I'm saying currently. So take everything with a grain
Yeah.
of salt. But in my opinion, Benny Blanco might have a great personality. I do not think he's cute
There you
whatsoever.
go. Yeah.
And I just think Selena could do so much better. But if she just loves him for him, that is okay. You do you, girl. I think it's so cute. I'm happy that they're engaged. I think that's adorable.
Yes.
I'm so excited for them. And I'm glad that she's, like, happy and, like, finding happiness. So I'm super happy for them. Do I think I like Benny Blanco at all? No.
No. Maybe he's a really sweet guy.
Maybe.
Or something. But I personally don't think he's that attractive.
Uh-uh.
And I'm half Filipino. Okay? And did you hear about that thing with Benny Blanco and Jollibee a while ago?
No.
So there's this thing called Filipino spaghetti. And it's like American spaghetti, but it just tastes a lot sweeter. And like it's a very, very different taste than the spaghetti that you would know.
Yeah.
And there's a Filipino fast food chain called Jollibee's that I really, really like. And that Filipinos, we love to go to and hang out there and eat the food. Like it's a really good place where I have a lot of memories with. And Benny Blanco posted this video of him trying Jollibee because he apparently does a lot of food trying videos. And he got the Filipino spaghetti and he just made fun of it. And like people were like, he's racist. Like, why would he say these like mean things? And like, I was honestly really upset about it. Like, I got a little bit offended. Like, you're entitled to your own opinion. Like, it's okay if you don't like food, but you don't need to say it in a way that it like makes fun of someone's culture. You know what I mean? And ever since then, I've been kind of like about him. Like, I think he's a great songwriter. And if he treats Selena well, that's great. But he's not my favorite. So.
Yeah. No, that makes me kind of iffy about him too now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Interesting guy, but happy for Selena. I'm glad that she can like kind of move on. Because I know like the stupid stuff with like Justin and Hailey has been following her for so long. And I'm hoping like this now. Like she's engaged. They're married.
They have a child.
Like hopefully everyone can just like get over it and like everything can like.
No, for real. I'm like, let it go.
Yeah.
Y'all need to move on. Let these people be happy.
Yeah, like let's stop making drama out of nothing.
Like I'm happy for Justin.
Yes.
And his baby, what's his name? Jack Blue or something.
It's something
Jack
cute.
Blue something like that. And I really like it because it's like normal.
Yeah.
It's not a weird
name.
Weird.
You can't with celebrities and they're weird.
I know. Just
baby
name your child
names.
something normal. I'm sorry. But
please.
Yeah, I'm really happy for them.
Me too.
But yeah. Is there anything else going on? Let's see.
I'm trying to think.
Let's see. You can talk about your pants.
Oh, I can.
We could talk about what we did for Valentine's.
Okay, yeah. Mine's basically just what I already talked about, but I can just say that.
Yeah, more
Okay.
about your pants.
Yeah. So, I got a really cool package in the mail yesterday.
Yeah.
That came in, and it is these pants. I'll give everyone a look in a moment. Hold on.
Yes, show them, Kailey.
Oh,
show
OTD.
them.
Okay.
Yes.
So they're camo. Which camera should I do? Probably this one.
Yeah.
Okay. They're camo, boys lie. And then
Yes.
the back says, how lucky are we?
Yes. Kailey just kicked her water bottle down.
Okay. I don't know if anything that I said was picked up while I was standing up.
Oh yeah, explain.
Yes. So these camo pants are Brianna Chicken Fries Boys Lie collaboration.
Yes.
That she made right after the whole stuff with Zach Bryan went down. And so yeah, I'm very happy I finally got these in the mail, and I'm wearing them today for the first time ever.
Queen.
So this is the debut. I am absolutely obsessed with them because I love Brianna. I think she's so amazing, and I hate Zach Bryan. Screw you, Zach Bryan.
Me too.
We're Zach Bryan haters.
I didn't know he was that bad of a guy. Like, I had no idea. And I'm not really into country music. Like, it's not my favorite genre to listen to. But within this past year, my roommate is really into it. And she's been getting me into it. And so the second I started getting into Zach Bryan, this whole situation happened. I was like, are you kidding me? This is why I can't have nice things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what pisses me off. Because when I started becoming a Zach Bryan fan through Brianna. I did not know who Zach Bryan was until they started dating. Like, I'm sorry, but I know that everyone's like, oh, he's so big, whatever. He was a nobody to me.
Yeah.
I found out who he was through Brianna. In my opinion, she's bigger than him. So basically, I found out who Zach Bryan was let me just tell all the lore about my experiences.
Explain.
So I found out who he was through Brianna. And basically, I went to the Plan Brie live show, which is her podcast, one of them, like 2 Octobers ago. And so I got to go see her live at the live show. I was front row. It was so fun. It was the time of my life. And Zach Bryan was there. So I was within 10 feet of Zach Bryan. I basically, like, I was breathing the same hour as Zach Bryan, crazy. 10 feet away from me, and he was there watching her. And I already kind of got iffy vibes about him. I was like, I don't know how I feel. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, so then moving on, I decided, I was like, who's this guy? Everyone's like, oh my God, Zach Bryan's here. Still don't really know who he is. And then I'm like, okay, let me give him a chance. Everyone's going crazy about him. I guess I'll start listening. So I started listening to his songs. He released a song about Brianna, which was 28. And it was like the song that's like, how lucky are we?
Oh, yeah.
And I loved that song. That song was on repeat. I would cry tears to that song. He does so have good songs. I'm like, it's so good. And he has a really good song.
Yeah.
But now I can't listen to any of it because of the hate I have for him. And I think about just how disgusting of a human he is.
Exactly.
How can you write that kind of song about someone
and then treat
do that?
Someone that way.
It's crazy. And then beyond what, like Raya and Hinge immediately, like one day after you break up, then out your breakup publicly without even telling the other person, and then them waking up having to like hear like that the whole world knows before they even had a chance to process it.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just absolutely
messed
crazy
up.
to me.
Completely messed up.
I do not like Zach Bryan. I'm a Zach Bryan hater. So now I have these pants.
Yeah.
For Brie.
Yeah.
Team Brie.
Yeah.
We're Team Brie on God.
Yeah.
As the wise Tina Moja once said, we're Team Bryce on God. Just kidding. I hate Bryce Hall too. So I'm not Team Bryce on God.
That's funny. But yeah, it just shows a lot that you could have really good stuff and you could be a really talented person. But if you treat people bad, like no one's going to like you or your stuff anymore. So like literally, I don't understand because it's not that hard to treat people kindly and well. Like there's a way he could have gone about that. That was just could have been so much better. But
yeah, I think it's a male musician thing because I don't, you know how about the whole like Brooke Schofield, Clinton Kane thing?
Yes. Oh my gosh. That was crazy.
I also hate Clinton Kane.
Yeah,
he's also
I can't.
Awful.
Like I thought when he was like rising up in the charts and stuff, I was like, maybe I like this guy's music. Like maybe I'll get on the Clinton Kane train. And then I heard everything that happened and I was like, okay.
He's literally insane. How do you lie about your whole life? Exactly. And your family dying?
Like that's like psychotic.
He's psychotic.
Like, what do you mean you lied about? It's his mom, right? That he lied about dying? And she's just like totally fine.
Yeah, his mom's literally alive and well, living out her life.
Yeah, that is insane.
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
And then he was like posting all these videos like nothing happened. And he was getting no likes. I was like, yeah, you deserve that.
No, the ratio is crazy.
Yeah. I was like, you deserve that. I'm sorry. But yeah, I haven't heard of him ever since that happened.
Yeah. Because
like, did he just completely fall off?
He's so fallen off. Like, he's been falling off.
Yeah,
and, like, it's so funny. Just, like, I think he's still posting and trying to, like, get... but no one likes him.
He's not coming back. I'm sorry, Clinton, if you think you're coming back. Like, I'm sorry. It's not going to happen.
Brooke absolutely destroyed him with her, like, million-part series.
I watched that whole thing.
Me too.
I watched that whole thing. I was eating it up. It was so good. I was like...
Hearing all those stories is actually insane. I know,
thing after thing after thing. I was like, plot twist.
Did you watch his response ever? He did like a 10-part response.
I watched part of it, but then I was like, I don't want to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, because his responses were like things not even done. He was like, you said that we went to this national park on this day. It was actually the day after.
Yeah, it was like meaningless stuff that doesn't matter.
This isn't even the problem that we have.
Yeah, the problem is that you are a pathological liar.
And you didn't address any of that.
Yeah.
Like, you're just saying, we actually went to this place, not this place on this date.
Like, okay.
And he's like, yeah, Brooke's a liar. But baby, I mess up dates. Like, if anything, I believe Brooke more than you,
I mess
Clinton.
up dates, but I don't lie about my mom being alive or dead.
Yeah. He's actually crazy. And the fact that, like, he, like guilt tripped Brooke for like making any jokes or anything about like how like she was like oh I could have just fallen down the stairs and died. He goes, that's how my mom died.
Yes.
And like would be like, don't talk to me
make her feel bad about it.
Yeah.
When it's nothing even happened in the first place.
Actually,
like
crazy.
Okay, gaslighter, manipulator, psychopath. Like what the heck? Go get help.
Get help.
Get help. I feel bad for you. Like that's not okay.
Clinton Kane, you need to go to somewhere and get some help.
Tell him. I
Get
hope you
help,
see this, Clinton Kane. Get help.
Get help now. You are crazy. Crazy.
Yes.
And to Clinton Kane's mom, I'm so sorry.
I know.
Like, that's so sad.
Yeah, I don't know.
He just killed her off.
I know. If he was my son, I'd be like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, like, it's so crazy because, like,
Why didn't she say anything?
Well,
Did she not know? Like, what?
she might not. I know one thing is like she doesn't speak English.
Mm.
That's what I've heard.
Okay.
And so I think she's a little off. She's not online. She's like, you know, I think she's just very like apart from that whole world. She doesn't know it. I don't think she doesn't really know what's going on unless people have like came and told her. And so I think that's part of it. That's what I've heard. The story is.
Yeah.
She does
That
not
makes
know
sense. That makes sense.
anything
She wouldn't
about
have
it.
understood.
But people have like come forward and been like, yeah, like people like grew up with them. Like I saw Clinton Kane's mom last week. She's alive and well.
She's there. Yeah, she's okay.
She's living. So it's like crazy. But yeah, I don't know. So what did you do for Valentine's Day, Ava?
Well, I didn't find out I was in a music video or anything. But I did go to Dallas with my boyfriend. His name's Vincent. We've been dating for over 2 years now. And he took me to this nice Asian restaurant. And then we kind of just hung out. And we watched a movie. I already forgot what the movie was. But yeah, we had a good time. Our favorite thing to do is just like go to different restaurants and stuff. So we got to do that. And I got, there's this Asian kind of convenience store called Teso Life. And my hair is really, really fine and thin. So like the second it touches the wind, like it gets tangled and it's so annoying. And I've been using all of these products that aren't made for Asian hair like the whole time I've grown up. But I went to Teso Life this weekend and I got this really good shampoo and now my hair feels so soft.
Oh.
And it smells so good and it's not getting tangled. And like my split ends, like my hair looks healthy now.
Yeah.
Low key. But yeah, that's what I did. And he got me that stuff. And we played this game. They made us put my hand in a box and Vincent's hand in a box. And they said if we picked up the same color ball that we would get a prize. And we did. It was like we couldn't see what was in the box. So we picked up the same color ball and then we got a prize.
Yeah.
And it was really fun.
What was your prize?
We just got like matcha Pockies.
Oh,
but,
fun.
And I don't like matcha, so I gave it to my friend. But you know, we won something and that's what matters. But yeah.
Where did you go in Dallas? Did you go to Carrollton?
We did go to Carrollton for a little bit. And then I'm from Frisco and there's another little Asian area around there. But yeah, I always love going down there. It's like my favorite place.
That's fun.
I love Asian food in general, which is why I was so mad at Benny Blanco for making fun of it.
Screw you, Benny Blanco.
What the heck? I would like a written apology from him.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
We request a written apology to Ava from Benny Blanco.
Yeah. Don't make fun of Filipino spaghetti.
Real.
Maybe I'll make it for you one day. You actually probably won't like it.
I'm not going to Benny Blanco it, though.
You're not
I'll be
gonna
like,
Benny.
oh, I don't know if this is my favorite.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll like it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just sweet, and that's what throws people off because they expect like normal spaghetti flavor.
Huh.
But yeah.
No, that's interesting. That reminds me, so this is very random, but you're talking about like sweet food. But like my grandma, she would make eggs with sugar in them. And they're actually like really good. So it's like kind of like sweet eggs.
Like like scrambled eggs, but she just put sugar?
Put some sugar in it.
Oh.
And sweetens them. And it's like really good. My dad still makes eggs that.
I should try that. Another good way to make eggs, and this is Chinese, but it's just tomato and eggs. Like you put them in the pot together and it's really good. Y'all should try that. You should try that. It's really good and really easy.
Okay.
So, yeah. Tomato and eggs.
I have learned that I'm not a good, like, what's it called? Like a sunny side up, like, egg maker. I don't know, like the ones where you just like crack it and you make the egg and then you flip it. I can't do it.
Really?
I always mess it up. It's like
I mess it up. You just let it sit there.
Don't ask. I'm really bad at it. It always gets whack.
We'll have to see this. You know what I'm gonna do? You're gonna come over to my house later and we're gonna watch you make one. I'm gonna record it and I'm gonna put it on our Instagram. And you guys need to go and watch it, but before you can watch it, you have to go follow us.
Yes.
DebriefPod_
on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Please follow us.
Please follow us.
We are forever away until the goal of us hitting 1 million.
Yeah,
so I do the
remember,
coffee
guys,
grinder.
1 million followers till Kailey does the coffee grinder. We're currently at 26. Come on. Let's go. Almost
Yes.
there. Getting closer and
We're
closer
so
every day.
We're so close.
Yes.
I think I see it in our future.
Yeah. At
Wow.
this rate, maybe Kailey can do the coffee grinder before I pass away. But we'll see. Please follow us.
I'm gonna be like 85. It's
And
like
do
it's
the
time.
coffee grinder. Yes.
I think I'd break a hip.
Oh my gosh.
That's how I died doing the coffee grinder.
Imagine.
I got
That would be so funny.
Well,
Yeah, I feel like that's all we have to talk about
Yeah.
today.
that's all we have.
But yeah, follow us on Instagram to stay updated, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week when we talk pop.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Need a place to keep up with all the celebrity drama?
Or just hang out and talk life with us?
Then make sure to tune in on all of the major streaming platforms and follow us on Instagram at debriefpod_. Let's talk pop.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.